Padow! What's up, y'all? Alone Against the Zone. Created by Alexei. I'm gonna screw your last name up. Alexei Apparin? Alexei A. Mr. A. And Andre Filigoy. A solo survival game in a haunted exclusion zone. So it's a haunted exclusion zone, I guess, just by the cover, which is a really cool cover. I do enjoy this. Looks really neat. So, Alexei, I bet you this is gonna be probably in Russia. Kind of like Twilight 2000 wasn't in Sweden, I think, their little thing. So, anyways, the back of the book here. Is a solo survival adventure game focused on exploration, hard choices, and survival at any cost. You play as a lone operative venturing into a shattered exclusion zone. Combat is fast and unforgiving. Resources are scarce, but death is everywhere. You carry little. A weapon, a faded map, a stubborn will to survive. You must walk, you must listen, you will, hopefully, endure. I know I just read this bottom part there. But anyways, how many pages? I want to say it's 146 or 147. Well, it says 147, so I'm going to say, and you have, there's your operative sheet, which is going to be your character. Yep, name, life, rad resistant, radiation resistance, XP, clues. Alrighty, similar to 4 Against Darkness, which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, look at this. Got like echoes fragment down here. Surge warnings. Oh, radiation surges, I guess, or something like that. Keywords, alrighty, echo. Interesting. Equipment for your protective suit. Yeah, you're gonna probably need one. Slotted artifacts. So, wow, okay. Light items and regular items, max. There's gonna be a limit on how much stuff you could carry. I bet. There's your food and your money. Rub. Yeah. Rubles. I bet you that's what it's rubles. So, okay, I'm all sitting there thinking. Shotgun shells, pistol. Oh, we're doing record keeping on how much ammo you have for whatever weapon you're carrying. Ooh, we gotta be careful in combat. It looks like. Oh wow, there's your mapping zone. Yep. Hex crawl. Yeah. I know I'm starting from the back, huh? So, but sorry, I'm turning the page. I was like, ooh, wow, look. So we're doing hex crawls here. You got all stuff like railways, power lines, bridges. Oh, this is gonna be cool. You even got a little thing for cars here, and there's a helicopters. Look at that. So, and then you got your refugee stalker. Ooh, stalker camps. Oh boy. Oh, safe houses. We're gonna have some safe houses in this thing. Foes. Okay, there's your bad dude. Oh snap, minefields. No way, dude. Dude, I want to play now. All right, let's look at the front of this. Okay, so we got this. I'm not going to, I can't really say spoilers and stuff because I'm checking this out here. Okay, you got your contents here. How to win, about the game, into the zone, what you need to play, okay. Creating your operative, creating your character. That's on page 10, it looks like. You got pre-made operatives, pre-made characters. Cool. Core mechanics, alrighty, that's going to be obviously very important there. And through the zone, your map grid, movements, okay. Starving, yep. Exploration table, scavenging table, surge warnings on page 23, okay. Death, preventing death. There's a way to postpone your death. He's not dead, he's mostly dead. So anyways, death and zone, injuries table, marks of the zone, okay. Equipment and items, alright. XP and advancement. Echoes of the zone, okay. Oh, these are probably these are probably your little missions, I bet, right here. Silent Lab, the Mark Survivor, yeah. And you got side missions. Crossing the perimeter, exploration tables. Oh, so if you're in like the Rusty Marshes, Dark Hollows, okay. And you roll on those tables to see what happens or what you find. Locations, yep. Oh, medic, interesting. Hunter Shack. I wonder if you encounter. I bet you encounter these are people right here. Traders, Hunter Shack. That'd be cool because then you could buy stuff if you need, like items. Yep, here we go. We got items over here. Summary. I'm all trying to figure this all out right off the bat. Introduction. You've seen wastelands before. Scorched highways, neon ruins, wild tribes. The zone is different. The zone is silence. cracked concrete, bent rail lines vanishing into a fog. No retrofuturism. No vaults, no heroes. No vaults. Get that? Fallout. Huh? Fallout. No heroes, just the remnants of a world that collapsed. I love Fallout. So anyways, a world that collapsed quietly under the weight of secrets, science, and something no one ever understood. Here, things shift. And remember, the zone is dreaming. Dreaming? And it might be dreaming of you. Okay. Now, this picture is pretty cool, but is this like floating rocks or something like, you know, like you see in, what's that game that you used to play, Warcraft? There's that one little realm where there's floating rocks. That looks like rocks floating or something. We're in some kind of dimension or something here, looks like. Okay. I wonder how that was created. Into the zone. Maybe secret experiments shatter the laws of nature. Okay. Maybe ancient powers disturbed and vengeful altered reality. What is certain is this. Everything within the zone has changed. Okay. So it's going to be something like that then. Yep. How to win. Your journey through the zone is guided by the echoes of the zone. Mysterious paths that pull you deeper into its heart. You must follow 3 different echoes to unlock the final mission, reaching the heart of the zone. Echoes. So echoes are something important here, looks like. That's like, you play as a lone operative. We got that. We're loners. Okay. Traces of missions, secrets, and forgotten purposes. Each echo you pursue leads you further into the unknown, shaping a larger campaign that chronicles your journey. Okay. Gameplay revolves around exploring unknown territories, making tactical decisions, managing resources, and facing random dangers summoned by dice rolls. Combat is fast and unforgiving. Supplies are limited. Death is permanent. Well, yeah, death is permanent. But even failure leaves its mark on the world. This is going to be fun. It's going to be intense. So what you need to play, rulebook, 2 standard 6-sided dice, so 2 d6s, an operative sheet on page 148 that we just looked at. Pencil and paper for mapping. Ta-da! And how to play the game. In Alone Against the Darkness, you take on the role of a lone operative venturing into the heart of a dangerous anomaly-ridden wasteland. Your journey is structured around a repeating cycle: move, explore, scavenge, and move on. Okay, back. I thought I had to take a break there to see what my dog was barking about. Move between sectors, okay? Your journey is structured around a repeating cycle: move, explore, scavenge, move on. Okay, so move, explore, scavenge. You like the little nuclear sign there? Move between sectors to adjacent sector and discover what's there. So you could probably be rolling dice there. Okay, what do we land on? The marshes. Okay. What do we face? So we got face enemies. I cannot say that as a tongue twister for me, that word right there. Anyways, I can't attempt that one. Survivors or environmental threats. One of you guys is going to put it down in the comments, going to try to spell it out for me. I know one of you guys are going to do it. After surviving a sector, you may attempt to find useful gear. Move on. Proceed carefully into the next sector. All right, creating your operative. You want to create a character? Let's do it. Okay, I gone ahead and did a little printout here on a little bit of cardstock kind of paper. Got your operative sheet that we were looking at, and then your equipment right here, and then I print out the little zone map. When I saw this, I was like, ooh, I got a book that has nothing but hex maps in it, and it's bigger, which means I may do a bigger adventure or something, but we'll work with this for now or starting out, because I bet you anything. What if you go off to the side there? It's probably gonna say, using their piece of paper saying you went this one. Why not just keep it on one big old hex map? Notes, path. I do not know what the path is. It just says path right there. So, alrighty, we'll look at that later on. Put that over there. Okay, operative. Let's go ahead and do this, man. Let's do this. Name. I don't know, man. I'll come up with a name later. It says character creation is quick, but if you're eager to jump straight into the action, choose one of the pre-made operative. I knew it. There's a pre-made operative here on page 15. Yep. So you got Kolya the rat. Probably this dude. Sister Halna. Sister H, right here. Oh, she got a freaking hatchet, man. Colonel Vasin. He told his regiment to lay down their arms and walk away from the war. Then he vanished into the zone. Okay. So, alrighty. Oh, wow. Kind of looks like the big bad dude in Rambo. Yeah, the movie Rambo with the big old chopper, whatever, where he was electrocuting Rambo on that big old bed wire mattress. What? Anyways, okay, I'm getting off topic. Sorry. And it's got their skills all on the side here. That's pretty cool, man. So if you want to go right to it, boom, there you go. Neat. No. I'll make my own character. I was like, well, we could go straight to it. Core mechanics. Okay, give your operative a name and form a clear image in your mind. Maybe a weather scavenger, a former soldier, or a rogue technician trying to survive another day in the zone. If you're drawing a blank, think of someone from your favorite survival game or post-apocalyptic novel. Mad Max! Anyways, but I won't do that. I'll think of a name somewhere. Step 2, stats. Your operative begins with 0. Okay, so we got 0 XP. Okay, that's the star right here. It says XP. Okay, 0, all right. 8 life and 8 radiation resistance, 8 rad resistance. So do I mark that down? Let's see. Where do we see this? Here's rad. Okay, it says max, right? Or just begins. 8 life and 8 rad. So we'll do, I'm going to draw softly in here because I'm sure you're going to be racing. 8 there. 8 there. Okay, got that. Step 3, skills. Choose 2 skills from the skills table, page 12. These are free. Ignore the XP cost for now. Oh, you're going to make me choose 2 skills? Oh, this is why I like rolling the dice and have the dice decide for me. Because I can sit there forever like, well, I like this one. But, what if I don't need it and I'm in this one? Anyways, each skill has a basic and an expert level. You start with basic level only. Expert level can be unlocked later. Okay. You learn new skills or upgrade them during play by spending XP. Gotcha. Choose 2 skills on page 12, which is the next page. Holy crap. There's a lot of skills here. Agility. You gain +1 to your defense and agility rolls. Boy, right off the bat, that sounds great. And then you have your expert. Okay. Bonus increase +2. Wow. Campfire musician? If you have a musical instrument, roll d6 each time you visit a safe house. On a 1, gain 1 clue. Oh. That would be, man, dude. Charisma, you gain +1 to charisma rolls when trying to persuade others. Okay, danger sense. My good. Ooh, Deadeye. Gain +1 to attack rolls with range. What? Ooh. That is tempting. Ooh, resistant to hunger. You consume 1 food every 6 sectors instead of every 5. Oh, so got a little peek at that. Medic. Add D3 points to every med kit you find. Crap, dude. See what I mean? This is where... Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, 21. Is there any more? 21. You know, I could roll a D20 and then, you know, and just be messing 1. I'm going to do that, guys. I'm going to roll a D20 twice, and we'll just go 1, 2, 3 the way I was going like that, and that's how I'm going to pick. Because I'm sorry, I'm just that type of dude that I just am, man. All right, I'm going to get a D20. Okay, I got a D20 right here. Of course, I landed, it showed right on 13. So I know there's 21 skills here, but we're going to go ahead and just use a D20. So, I mean, I could always go back and possibly, I bet you could buy another skill or something like that, or earn another skill. So, anyways, we roll in the dice tower. The first skill is 9. Is that 9? Yep, it's a 9. There's your 6. Yeah, so 9. So what it's doing is going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Medic! All right, I'll take it. I'm all happy now. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm a medic. So alrighty, so we got a medic here, which add D3 points to every med kit you find. Okay, that's it. I thought I could heal myself, whatever. But okay, no, it's all right. So I'll put down medic right here, and I'll put the stats on it later. Okay, now we do another one. We roll, and it's a 13. Alrighty. So if medic was 9. So 10, 11, 12, 13. Resilient. Add a +1 to saves against radiation and acid. That might be useful. Alrighty, man. So now I'm kind of like, well, maybe I should have picked. No, we're gonna be all right, man. Resilient. This is how it is, man. This is what you're dealt with. So add a +1 to saves against radiation and acid. Alrighty. So we got our 2 skills. Now what? Choose your 2 skills. Each skills has a base. Okay, you learn your new skills. Okay, step 4, equipment. D6 on the food roll. I need a D6. Okay, a D6. Got my little D6 here, and we roll. Oh, we rolled a 6. All right, we got some food, man. Yeah, this fatty right here has got some food, man. Where is it? See, there's clues, XP, Echo. There's got to be a place to mark it, right? Okay, I got 6 food, but where? There's Echo, side missions, marks in the zone, injuries. What we got over here? Food. Okay, right here. It's right down over here. Oh, you guys can't see it. Dang it. It's on this thing right here. So I'll put down 6. I wonder if I should chicken scratch like or something like that. So, all right. So we got 6 food rations or food, whatever. 1 weapon. Roll on the weapons table. Page 112. All righty. Page 112. Ooh, look at the weapons. You roll a D6. Okay, this whole catastrophe going on here. I'm running around. That hatchet looks really cool. I love the art on this. This looks really neat. So, D6, I end up with I end up with a 1. Sorry if I scared you guys. So I rolled a 1, so I got the hatchet. Or D6 pistol ammo. Oh, heavy chipped, but still sharp. Now used to break bones. +2 to attack rolls if you are a strength expert. Value 5 rubles. 5 rubles. So or D6 pistol. Oh, pistol ammo. Oh, I don't have a gun. Yeah, I mean that doesn't mean I'm gonna have a gun on me, right? No. So 1 weapon. So I got a hatchet. Alrighty. All right. We're gonna be close combat. Looks like. So a hatchet, where's the weapons on this one? We got protective suit, light items, food, money. Where is it? All right, I guess I put it in items. I'll just put it right here, hatchet. And if it's somewhere else on here that I can't see, I'll put it there. So a hatchet, and it's got +2 attack rolls if you are strength. Well, no, I'm not a strength expert. Okay, now what's next? 1 item from the junk table, page 104. We go to 104, and this is a D66. Oh my goodness, Brian, you're so ill prepared. Okay, I got my D66 here. We'll use the green as the 10s and the yellow as the 1s. And here we go. Wait, no. Junk table. Alrighty. And we roll. Green is the 10s, 2, 23. We rolled a 23. I just want to make sure I'm on the junk table, right? Artifacts table. Okay, that's not it. So, items table. Okay, junk table. Alrighty. 23. Broken radio. Cracked hissing. Once caught a signal. This is bromelite. 988-016-551. Faint repeating, then silence. Maybe it was real, maybe not. Value 5 rubles. So I got a broken radio. What the heck am I going to do with a broken radio? I'm just going to put it right here underneath the hatchet. And all right, so broken radio. Like I said, I'll redo all that, make it look neat. And now we go to 1 item from the supplies table, page 108, 105, 106, 107, 108, supplies table. What do we get here? D66. Green is a 10, so 4, 3, 43, 43. Next page, be something good. Gas mask. Yes. All right. We got gas mask. Nice. Light, if worn, grants +1 to saves versus radiation and acid. All right. Hey, and I got something that goes with that, the resilience. All right. If you roll a 1 on a save roll while wearing the mask becomes useless. Oh, okay. So do not roll a 1. So we got a gas mask. Gas mask. I'll throw that right here for now. So I can remember. Okay, gas mask. Okie dokie. That's pretty cool. And now that was the supplies. D6 times 10 for rubles. This is your starting money. Roll D6 and multiply by 10. Okay. And oh man, we only ended up with 20 rubles. Now the money, I think I saw right. Where's the money? Right here. It's down in this corner right here. So we got 20 for money. Money, money, money. Money. Anyways, step 5, add 3 upgrades. Oh, then distribute 3 upgrades as desired. You may mix these options freely. Distribute 3 upgrades, huh? Okay. Okay, it says, so distribute 3 upgrades as desired. So I pick whatever I want, looks like. You may mix these options freely. I can add a +1 life, a +1 rad resistance, +1 additional skill on page 12. 1 extra roll on weapons table. Oh, reroll if you get the duplicate. Okay, same with the junk table or supplies table. Well, you know me, since starting off, I'm going to do the +1 life. I don't know if I just write +1 or do I just instead of 8 be 9. Here, I'll just put it right here for now until I find out. So +1, there's one of my upgrades. Let's see, do the resistance, because I have resilient and then I got the gas mask. I think I'm all right with that. But that weapons table sounding, you know what? No, let's do the additional skill. So the second upgrade is going to be additional skill on page 12, and I'll roll a d20 to find out what it is. And it's oh, that's cocked. And it's a 15. Came back as a 15. So 15, what 13 was resilient. So 14, 15. Scavenger. When rolling on the junk or supplies table, you may take the item one entry above your result. Okay. 1 entry above your result. You may take the item 1 entry above your result. Okay, so +1, is that what it's saying? When rolling on the junk table, on the junk or supplies table, you may take the item 1 entry above your result. Okay, 1 entry above my result. Okay. Yeah, I'm sitting here, I'm struggling with what that's 1 entry above your result. +1, I don't get it. If you guys follow me or have already started playing this, leave in the comment what that means. I'm going to skip it and re-roll. Yeah, I'm going to re-roll. 19, so if that was scavenger was 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Tough. All right, add a +1 to your current and maximum life, and a +1 to your current and maximum rad resistance. If gained during play, both values increase immediately. Oh, so I'm tough. I'll just put tough right here for skill. And got a +1 for current and maximum life. And a +1 to your current and maximum rad. So that's definitely telling me 8 is now 9 on both. So we're at 9. And I already got and I took a +1 life, so I wonder if that's supposed to be a 10 then. Okay, so that's my second upgrade, because so I did tough and I did the +1. Third upgrade was, oh gosh, where are you? Third upgrade, I could roll. I'm rolling on the weapons table, page 112. Let's see what we get. Alrighty, and it's a D6. So please. 2, a rebar club or D6 shotgun shells. You have to have the gun in order, there's no sense of rolling for shotgun shells if you don't have the gun. So anyways, now we got rebar club. We're freaking Negan, dude. So anyways, so crude, brutal, and effective up close, enough to crush a skull if your arm holds steady. +1 to attack rolls if you are strength expert. I wish I had strength expert. So we got rebar club. Alrighty, so I got a hatchet and a rebar club. I'll just throw that right here. Dude, I'm gonna walk around with the rebar club. So anyways, alrighty, is that it? That is my 3 upgrades. Step 6 is your first echo. Roll on the echoes of the zone. I was about to say Echoes of the Dead, because I've been recently playing that in 4 Against the Darkness. Echoes of the Zone table, page 31. Okay, it's a D66. And we roll a 5. Oh, snap. I don't like this. The Devil's Dance. See next page? Okay. The zone has begun. Here, I got to cover this up. The zone has begun. Yeah, I have to cover this up because I think this is, I don't want to look at the other stuff. has begun to suffer unnatural storms. Operatives call them the Devil's Dance, and they hate them. These aren't zone searches. Each storm scours a sector down to lifeless rock, and for some reason, every pulse hurts. This must be stopped. The Devil's Dance, daily effect. Every time you mark off food, i.e. a day passes, the Devil's Dance occurred. Oh, are you kidding me? Roll d6 for direction, okay? That's one, and then the second is roll d6 for distance from your current location. The target sector is obliterated. All its contents are destroyed except the sector number and echo. Mark it as a lunar ley line. No exploration occurs. When entering, make an L5 will roll or lose a 1 life. Okay, there's your objective. I'm like, well, what's the point of this here? Objective, choose an unexplored sector surrounded by other unexplored sectors. Mark it as Echo 5. Okay, reaching it triggers event 24 on page 128. Okay, so the Devil's Dance is my echo. And it goes right here. Okay, got it. And I'm sure I'll learn more about how that works later on. So the Devil's Dance. The Devil's Dance. Okay. I'll learn more about what these echoes are all about. Okay, so we did step 6. And I think that's it, right? We're on our way. And we're on our way. Let's see. First echo, roll on the echo. Okay, we did that. And is that it? Creating your operative? Okay, there's your skills table. We're moving on. There's your pre-made operative. Core mechanics. Okay, you got your skills and save rolls. Teaches you what the dice codes are. Combat sequence. Okay, attack rolls. Alrighty. Looks to be very similar to 4 Against Darkness. Yep. Attack. If the enemy has a listed surprise chance, such as a 1 in 6, 2 in 6 chance. Okay, so if you land on a 1 or a 2, they attack first. Yep, surprise range. They attack first, just like a wandering monster. Attack rolls. When you attack, roll d6. Add any bonuses from skills or weapons, then divide the result by the enemy's level. Oh, we're going to be dividing. Rounding down the final number. Okay. So you attack a foe with a level 3, you roll a 4, and add a +2 from your weapon, so it'll be 6. Total 6. So 6 divided by 3 is 2 damage. Okay. That's how much damage you cause the enemy. You give the enemy. Okay. In group of foes, face 6 level 3 zombified foes with 1 life each. You roll, this is like a math problems or whatever you call it. So you roll a 5 and add a +2 for a total of 7. Dividing 7 by 3 gives 2 damage. So you kill 2 foes. Because 3 can only go in 7, 2, and yeah, and you rounded down. So, okay. Got it. So you kill 2 foes. Got it, because I only have 1 life each. Now, if they have like 2 life apiece, then, obviously, okay. Enemy with more life. Okay, you attack a mutant with 8 life and level 4. You roll a 6 and add 2, so for a total of 8. Dividing 8 by 4 gives 2 damage, leaving it with 6 life. So that's how you deduct the life points from it. Gotcha. Over here, a 6 is always a success. 1 is always a failure, just like 4 AD. Got it. Whenever you attempt an action with a risk of failure, roll d6 and compare it to the task difficulty level. Okay. So if your roll is equal to or higher than the difficulty, you succeed. Nice. Ooh, exploding dice may apply if attacking. There's exploding dice in this game. Nice. Skill rolls include strength rolls, save rolls, stealth rolls. Gotcha. Alrighty. So we got this going on. Fire rate. Some weapons, sawed-off shotgun with a fire rate 2 allow. Oh, that's right, because you're going to be keeping track of the ammo. So you got to be careful with that. And so certain weapons have a fire rate. Ooh, weapon jam. Whenever you roll a natural 1 on an attack roll using a firearm marked as rusted, the shot automatically misses. Oof. There's your exploding dice. Alrighty. Defense rolls. If your roll is equal to or higher than the foe's level, nice. So if you can roll equal to it, you could defend. Because in 4 AD, you have to roll above the level. So, nice. You're defending against a level 4 foe. You roll a 5 and succeed, avoiding the hit. You roll a 3 and fail, taking the foe's damage. Got it. So, no protection. Without a protective suit, you suffer a penalty of 1 to all defense. Oh, I don't have a suit. That's just the way the die rolls. Escape rolls. You can escape. Awesome. If your roll is equal to or higher than the foe's level, you successfully escape. Nice. Move to any adjacent previously explored sector. So they're calling the hexes sectors, I believe. Still like to know what the path is on that chart. So you got your stealth rolls, map grid, movement. Got it. So and here's all your movement stuff, you know, and it's got, you know, and I showed you that table at the beginning of the video. Alrighty. Anyways, I tell you right now, I could keep going here. Obviously, they're starving. You got to keep track of your food consumptions, it looks like. Safe houses, which is awesome. Refugees are basic shelters with no services. You cannot heal, trade, or store items there. Their sole purpose is to let you wait out a zone search. Nice. Safe houses, though, that's probably where you encounter NPCs like medics, technicians. Nice, and you could buy stuff. And there's the enemies, exploration table. Okay, you got your exploration, scavenging table. Got it. Surge warnings. Yeah, I guess so. You got your some events will give you surge warnings. So at first, it's barely noticeable. A high-pitched whine on your Geiger, lights flickering in gear that isn't even turned on. Then it gets worse. Shadows bend the wrong way. Radios pick up voices in languages no one speaks. Veterans notice signs. They don't talk about them. They just pack up and walk fast. Well, I'd be running. So some events will give you a surge warnings. Keep track of them as you travel. At 12 plus, as zone surge approaches, proceed to event 6 on page 122. Okay, something's telling me these surges are not nice. Okay, so and then you got your life and your radiation resistance right here. Okay, how to recover, preventing death. If your character is on the brink of death, you may prevent the fatal damage by acquiring an injury. There's your mostly dead. He's not dead, he's mostly dead kind of thing there. In Death and Zone, if your life or radiation resistance drops to 0, your story ends, at least for this body. Mark the sector where it happened. The zone takes what it wants, your gear, your blood, your memory. So you mark it there. So-and-so died in the sex, and you walk by. Oh, okay. Anyway, that's pretty cool. Preserving gear, okay, and safe houses. Injuries, you got an injury. Oh, so if you end up with an injury, you roll D6 on the table. Marks of the zone. When you lose radiation resistance during an event or encounter, you may prevent that loss by rolling on the marks of the zone. If you roll a mark of the zone that you already have, re-roll. Okay. Once you have 3 marks, you may no longer roll on the table. From that point on, all radiation damage must be taken as is. Okay. And there's your weapons here and your ammo, your protective suits, equipment, and items. You can carry up to 10 items. Okay. Heavy items count as 2 items. Light items, as well as money and ammo, don't count toward the limit. All right, cool. If you have a backpack, your carrying capacity increases by 10. I don't have a backpack. Okay, alrighty. Boy, I'm going in this ill-prepared, it looks like. XP and advancement. Yep, that's going to be like 4 Against Darkness. You earn an XP, I bet. You gain experience points by defeating foes and completing certain objectives. Gotcha. Echoes of the Zone. During character creation, roll D6 on the echoes. Did that. It's a story thread to follow tied to your journey through the zone. An echo is a main mission and only one can be active at a time. Okay. Each echo grants you an echo fragment, one of 6 hidden code words. Oh. When you complete an echo, reach any safe house and roll again, re-rolling any echoes you've already finished. So they're like clues, I guess. Once you've collected any 3 echo fragments, you may attempt your final mission. Reach the heart of the zone, or should you gather more fragments first? If you have collected 3 or more echo fragments and choose to begin the final mission, proceed to event 14 on page 125. Okay. Alrighty, so you gotta get 3 echoes and then we head on to the final mission thing, I guess. Reaching the heart won't guarantee answers, but it will change everything. Your character, the zone, and all that is real. Echoes of the Zone table, and that's what we just did and all that. So exploration tables. Okay, it has like location and what's on those locations. You roll your dice to see what you encounter on each of these locations. Classified facilities table. Medic, yep. So that's safe houses, yep. You could have a medic and you could buy a medic kit. Yep, she sells 1 med kit. Got it. First light camp. All right, trader buys and sells. Yep, cool. And so you encounter these on your hex map, on your little hex crawl. Hunter shack will teach you the mutant hunter skill. Nice. That's nice. The technician, line 9 is train. And there's a guide, stalker camp. Don't know if you want to go on a stalker camp though. Yeah, and then you got your other stuff. Oh, you got all these NPCs. It looks like you encounter. Yep. So this is very cool. I'm looking for. Oh, check that out. Where is it? Check that out, man. Is that cool or what? Oh. So radiated javelinas. Oh snap! Look at that dude. Mutated creatures table. Oh boy, don't want to get in. Okay, lost ones table. Wow, items table, artifacts. So junk table, which we did all this stuff. Okay, all right. So it's got your typical tables, just like 4 Against Darkness and all that. And dude, I'm stoked. I want to play this. So keep an eye out for this. I will have an adventure with whoever I decide to name this character. Right now, he's Mr. No Name in a no name zone right now. So, all right, I'm very excited about this. Thanks for listening to this book review or whatever you want to call it, page flip or whatever. Again, this is a brand new game, Alone Against the Zone by Alexei, Mr. A, and Andre Filigoy. Yeah, very excited. Thank you, Alexei, for creating this, and this is going to be pretty dang fun. So, get some miniatures out on this stuff. I do have some post-apoc minis, and kind of do like a Dungeon Master Johnny does and start playing with the miniatures during this stuff. Who knows? We'll see. But it's a nice little hex crawl. It's going to be fun. You guys take it easy. I will see you on the next video. Bye-bye.